Hi there, welcome back to Fred Shaves. Time for a Tuesday shave. Tonight I'm gonna try out a new brush to me that came in the mail. It is bad boy, the Doppler from Phoenix Shaving. As you can see there, Doppler. Look at this color. Great handle, really vintage looking, old school, really cool. You can see the swirls, really grippy, and it's a quite chunky big handle, as I like, because my lathering technique usually makes quite a mess down the handle. This is probably not happen with this brush. Good weight to it as well. The knot is a synthetic, it's a 26mm, very soft tips, and it has I think it's called a hybrid knot because it's somewhere in between a fan and a bulb knot. You can see that from the shape, and it has quite good back wall. I can splay it with not too much pressure, and you can see it's a big chunky knot. That's what we're gonna try out as something new today. The razor will be my Gillette Contract Tech 1946 with a third use Gillette Nacet. And this one is just in mint condition. You can probably see I have a plastic washer underneath the base plate. This is the only razor in my collection which have a plastic washer. It came with a plastic washer, so I'm gonna continue using the plastic washer. Soap of tonight is Utopia from Western Shaving. Love this soap. Tobacco, wood and benzoin. Great scent. It's a sort of a masculine colony earthy scent, and just love it. So we're gonna wet the brush, which I have washed and test lather and in a bowl. It worked very nice. This is a towel based and goat's milk based soap. So we're gonna roll up the brush. Quite big knot, so we're gonna need a little bit of soap. This is a really dry load, not happening much here, but it should be more than plenty. Adding some cold water to the face. Scoop off the tub. And rinse it out. I like to rinse out my soaps immediately after I loaded my brush. And back to dry, like so. Nice and clean for the next use. Okay. Oh. Immediately the brush feels really soft when I'm painting on the paste. And the paste is not pure white, as you probably can see. And as far as I can remember from reviewing this soap, it can take a good drink, so it doesn't need much product to make a great lather. So I'm starting to dip the tips. The PAA brushes are really reasonably priced. I don't think you can get better synthetic brushes for that price. $19, 20 maybe. I think I paid for this particular brush. And I think all the brushes are priced the same. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I think I remember. I'm starting to get quite a few in my brush collection, and I love them all. Great brushes. Great handles. Great knots. Really good synthetic knots. And I love the 26mm. I think I maybe prefer 26 over 24. 24 works really nice, those as well. But 26 I think is my sweet spot. Really nice scrub. Really big splay. Something I like. Not too big. Oops. The lather is literally flying everywhere. And the lather is still really dry. For my liking. So you're gonna add in more water. Lost a fiber there. That often happens on a new brush. Even synthetics, I find. They're just not every single fiber that sits glued in a knot. This is a good hydrated lather. Let's see how we shave. Okay, first pass with the grain. And it's so smooth, this razor. I just have to say it, even the shave is not about the razor. But it sure affects the shave. I mean, it's a razor that's doing the main job. Gotta try to avoid open those weepers from yesterday. Got 2 small weepers on my chin. And I got 1 day of growth. one more day with vacation or holiday, and then it's back to work, which will be good, I think. Summer vacation is definitely over. Holding up good this Nacet spade. And saying Nacet, I heard someone said Nacet. I have never heard that word to pronounce it before. Maybe just me. I will continue calling them Nacets, even if it's wrong, just because that's how I always have pronounced it. Really great roll and very little mess down the handle, which I really like. Just a second. Right, I'm back. Just had to give a little message to my wife there. Lovely, this lather. Love the feeling on the brush. This one is sure staying in my rotation. I can't say it enough, I just prefer synthetic knots. I like my badgers and my one bore, but synthetics are giving me just the best lathers every time. They don't need any maintenance at all, I find. Just rinse them out in water and make sure they're clean and let them dry and then reuse them. As simple as that. Starting to get a little bit in love with this little razor. It's so smooth. It feels almost as mild as a blue tip, but it's more efficient. The lather is a little bit dry actually on the second pass. We have been having not a cold period for any reason, but a cooler weather with temperatures around low to mid 70s Fahrenheit. 22 to 25 Celsius. But it's said to heat up again and rise until around 90 Fahrenheit. So that's gonna be hot. They're sure gonna be hot. My eczema has almost cleared up by that magical cream, which I got from the doctors. I'm really happy about that. It was a pain with all that itching and stuff. So now it seems to really heal up good, which is nice. I try to avoid sweating too much in the heat. That's easier said than done. I'm kind of a warm guy. So when it's hot outside. I am sweating. And the eczema was part of a caused by sweat and stress, he thought, so I can always try to stress down, but I can't do much to the sweating. This is my way to relax and not stress my shave. I really enjoy it. Third pass. It's really light, so it's wise to mind the pressure. Tiny vapor. I think you're calling it there. I can sense I start to get a little bit irritated on my neck. I don't usually do 3 passes 2 days in a row. When daily shaving I always just stick to 2 actually. But I couldn't help myself. Because it's so enjoyable going down for a cold water rinse. We are gonna do some iron work. Some feedback on my chin. And a little touch around my Adam's apple, not much. So I think we did okay. Not a complete perfect irritation free shave, but not bad, not bad. Oh, forgot to let the Balm sit a bit. We're gonna rinse out the Balm. What am I doing? I'm goofing it. That's what I do. Stick to the routine, now we can rinse. Okay. Cleaning up a little mess down here. Like so. Yes. Matching splash. Alcohol based. And it has a nice restrictor to it. Nice burn. Put that aside. Rinse out the brush, which really did good. Really love the colors. That cream, whitish and the yellow just matches perfectly well. Great retro vintage looking brush. Gonna finish this shave up with some Proraso white Aftershave Balm for sensitive skin. I can't stop thinking about that car Outlander razor. Everyone just seems to love it. And I have been on the website looking for it. Looking, reading. I have sold off quite a few soaps and other things. So, some cash in. We'll see what the future brings. That was the shave done and dusted. Okay. And apart from a little bit of irritation down on my neck here. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It was a bloody fine shave. Gonna do a quick recap of what we used. This shave was mostly about this brush from PAA, the Doppler. They have knocked it out of the park again. Really love the knot. Really like the handle. It's chunky, it's nice to hold, it doesn't mess up, and these knots, they just work. It's a 26mm. Great feeling, great feeling. Razor, which is covered in lather residue. There we go. Was my vintage Gillette Contract Tech from 46. Stunning little razor. And soap of tonight was Utopia from Westman Shaving, done in Portugal, matching splash, and I finished up with some Proraso white. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. This video has been way too long. Until my next one, goodbye.